Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 with me, Schaefer D. We're in episode 24, and in the last episode we harvested all the barley. That surely was barley heaven. It helped a lot for our animals. What a lovely planter slash seeder. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, check the previous episode. You'll see what I mean. So, we've got all the water filled in the last episode, and we've got a lot of lettuce. Also, we've got a lot of eggies. There's a pallet, there's a few pallets, and there's another pallet. Our chickens are doing really good. That's good news. India, I think we've got 28,000. Yeah, we've got 28,000 liters of barley for the chickens. Our lovely trailer. And in this episode we need to look at getting this baled up and that baled up. So we don't have enough money. The problem is I can only sell the eggs in November. We are in July. There is rain in the forecast. Our sunflowers are doing good. The eyes are out already. And we've got grass to do, but that I can only do once I've got the baler, windrow, everything going. But nevertheless, we'll get that done. I'm sure before that I will be selling something to make up the money and the costs for that. Until then, let's check what's on special here in the used vehicle sales. I was looking at that X9, but this is not the model that I want for those who have just joined my videos. Purely to the fact that I can't change the grain hopper at the top. The most that this unit can hold is 16,200 liters. The model that I want can hold, I think it's 27,000 liters. That's what I want. So for that price, I know it's a 43% discount. But for that type of money, if you buy it now, by the time we're done using it, it would have depreciated to roughly 180,000 pounds. So that will cause me a problem for us going on in the future. I'll rather spend the money, if I have to take out a big loan like 600,000 pounds, to invest in a brand new, then I know it's mine, it's new, and it's the size I want. So if I take out, say, 500,000 pounds and I sell this for 100,000 pounds before it depreciates too much, just clean it up, paint it, service it, we should get a lot of money for it. So in this episode, enough talking. Let's go see the baler that I want. Like I said, sometimes in real life you need to take out a loan here and there. You can't just buy everything cash. I can, but then it's a baler that I don't want. The baler that I really want is that one, because I want to do 240 centimeter bales. That comes down to, I think it was 9,000 liters a bale. So yeah, this unit, I don't want the silage. Maybe I will put the additive tank to it, but I don't think I want the additive added to it. I can always add it once I want to use the additive tank. So 155,000 pounds. So I'm gonna take 155. So I'm gonna take out a 60,000 pound loan. That will be able to pay off very easily. Like I said, our water is filled all the way. Our animals are doing exceptionally good. The reproduction, a lot of guys are asking me why is mine in the red on some of the chickens. It's because the chicken coops are full. There is no more space for reproducing. So 60k, here we go. Let's borrow that money. So that pushes us back up to 170,000 pounds. So 172,000 pounds, a lot of money. But it disappears within an eye wink. And if I sell the eggs, we should have like 40, 50k maybe left in the bank after paying back the loan. which is good, because I want to show you now why I say that is good. One thing that I also want to buy, the problem is, if I want to buy this unit, I need to buy a bale, a bale and I think, no, it's a hay and straw storage facility. Tongue twister. Sorry guys. That was me now. Where is this unit? It's not an auger. It's a forage wagon. Where's my forage wagon? Let me quickly stroll through here with my eyes. It shouldn't be under trailer, should it? There it is. That I can live with a small one. Even that small one. I'm not bothered. This holds 16,000 liters. That holds. It's more than enough for me. There is modded ones, I think I downloaded. Yeah. This holds 46,000. They're not that pricey considering how much they can hold. So that is not the big issue on hand here. The big issue that I've got is this fella. Yeah. Now I don't know what the prices are. I didn't even check. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not go and look. So 63,000. I was hoping there will be something that can hold all the crops, but maybe there is. If there is, can you drop me a comment? There is another one, 63,000. Storage space for hay, straw, grass and silage with bale chopper. So yeah, you must most probably use a bale chopper on that one. Multi-fruit, I think that stores all the type of crops, but that's a bit too big for me now. That's overshooting the boundary, but I wonder this facility here. It looks like the normal one, but I think yeah, you need to have a bale chop in place. This holds 1,000,000 liters. How many liters does the original one? 250,000. Same price, so I'll rather get the updated one. Okay, let's get down to business because I'm veering off. Okay, that's still the same. I'm veering off what we spoke about balers. This is what I wanted. Oh, it's a lovely kit. Lovely piece of machinery. And stuff like this I'll only take out a loan on something that I know is really what we need on the farm. That's a necessity. This we need because we're going to do grass bales, straw bales, hay bales all the time. For the animals, I'm planning on going cow, so there we need straw for the bedding. There's a lot of stuff at play when it comes down to buying something like this. If it's something that I don't need, that I'm doubting, then I'll rather lease it. So this thing, it weighs 13 tons. It requires 245 horsepower. Travels at 17 k's an hour. Now this has the auto unloading option. That's why I love this. It's a TS10 Flotation Pro, which is phenomenal. And you can set your bales to 180 to 240. Now obviously we're going to run at 240. So let's buy it. And we are proud owners of a brand spanking new unit. Let's check here. This one has 42. Oh, sorry, wrong screen. 42 hours on it. I want the one with the least hours. 37. It is nearing the time for service. I can show you here quickly. Let's just park it here. Oh, this is my washing station. I love this tractor in cab. Oh my god, I'm still getting used to the in cab situation. Oh, the service is. Don't bump our lettuce pallets there. We surely have a lot. If we go to the John Deere, it's picking up the harvester standing next to it. Repairs 11,000 pounds, which is not bad considering it is quite old. 69 months. This is 37 hours. Okay, if you look at the months and the hours, it's not really that bad, but 37 in Farming Simulator is a lot. The paint is absolutely shot on this unit. It does not even give me, it might be this, that it's only a repair station, not a respray station. We'll check at the shop now. So let's head over to the shop. Beacon light is on, indicate. I love the view on this tractor. Must watch out for traffic. And I do love the mirrors on this unit. It does give you a clear view. Other mirrors you struggle a little bit. Okay, turn left. There's no vehicles approaching. So yes, we're gonna push on. We're gonna be bailing in this episode. I'll have to use the Massey Ferguson, or the Massey Ferguson as most of you prefer to be, to collect all the bales and put it somewhere. I don't know where yet. It's gonna be a lot of bales, I'm sure. But that's not a problem. We'll have that resolved. Okay, let's back this up. Couple up, or attach to the brand new. Haha. Okay, look at that beast. Isn't that something next level? Oh, indicator, lights. See? It's got lights on the side of the baler and it shows to the back, as you can see. Let me take that a bit further away. That's nice. It's got its own strobe light system. Oh, lovely honey. It's LED. If you look at it there. The same as the tractors. If you look on top there. It's got 3, which is nice. I love this unit. I must be honest, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what is that though. Might be just reflector lights. Okay, so let's get back to the farm and let's go put this baby in action. Let's just see if there's traffic coming. The tractor, oh my golly, let's turn around here quickly. Sorry peoples. I wanted to check what the service is if I do it at, or the repaint and service. Because this tractor, it has a lot of horsepower, but it's really going to be pulling very hard. Repaint is 36k, which we don't want to do. Repair is 11k. It's going to be pulling hard now, so I think we're going to repair it now. Huh. It's repaired. Oh, that's a lot of money. I think before we start baling, I need to get this unit filled up quickly. Let's fill up the diesel while we're at it. It shouldn't be too pricey. Gasol. Yeah, it's filling. You can see my box going out the window here. So let's get this sorted. It's filled up. I would love to. I'm not going to respray this unit, to be honest with you, because of you all know what I'm going for. I want the 9R quad track system. That's what I want. Okay, that 654 pounds. Wow. Indicator on that is pricey. Oh, is a car coming. Let's just back it up a bit. Sorry, sir. Okay, there's no cars coming now. Now, this tractor that we're pulling in has enough horsepower to make a big difference. After the sale, after the eggs in November, I will leave the grass field. A lot of guys are like, but why don't you plant something else in there until... No. I understand where you're coming from and I respect what you're trying to say. But I don't really need that field and I need the grass. As soon as I get the machinery in, after selling the eggs, I'm going to buy a mower and I'm going to potentially buy the windrower and everything at once. Where we put all the stuff after getting it, I don't know, but we'll make a plan. I mean, I've got letters to go. I've got a lot of stuff going on. Okay, so let's get to it, guys. Switch off the beacon lights there, the strobe lights, and the main lights. That's off. Thank you, sir. It's unfolded now. Look at that bale tunnel. It's a huge tunnel. Now, I'll have to quickly go into the settings. Sorry for the saving content screen. I'll have to go into the settings. While that's going, let me just grab a sip of coffee, guys. Sorry if I have to swallow now. Oh, Nescafe is lovely. Okay, I need to switch this on because I need to, where's that screen? Change bale size. R3 220, 240. Okay, so 240 is what we want. That's the bigger size. These, I don't know if something changes in here. Let's see. Not that I can see. There is something happening with the trailer. It moves, but I don't know where. Maybe somewhere inside of it. Okay, let's go out of that screen again. Help control menu, strobe lights off. Now it's got a pickup unit that you can see it's lowering and lifting there. That is to pick up the straw off the ground, and you switch it on and it just boils. So I'm going to do this third person so that all of you can see. And as I'm going into a time lapse, because this is going to take a bit of time, as I hit the time lapse I will go in cab perhaps. Okay, put that down, switch it on, you'll see the revs go up of the tractor to 18,000. Yeah, I'm right. Okay, now this tractor has enough horsepower to pull this thing. I mean, the tractor is almost 500 horses. Shouldn't be a problem, Jimmy. Now to keep this straight as we can. Switch that off, leave the... Okay, there's no traffic. I mean, must always be wary of traffic because you don't want to cause an accident with farm equipment. It will turn out to be a pricey situation. Yo, I've got so much plans and so much going on, and so much that as you can see, it's prepping the bale there, it's being compressed. There's so much that I want to do and get done, and we need to put up additional factories, and yeah, we'll get there. I want to get an olive grove. I don't think I'm gonna go for a grape setup. I'm not sure yet. But I want to get animals going, and I need to get a beehive up, maybe 2 beehives. I don't know. It's because I need the beehives for the cereal factory, the honey. As you can see, the bale is starting to push out. I'm gonna try to keep it here. As soon as the bale is ready, we're gonna go focus in there so that we can see. Now grass, there is no crop destruction. I think it does 9,000 liters. We'll just double check it now. Sorry for the camera rotation. I'm gonna zoom in a bit closer there. I'll zoom out as soon as we near 9,000 to see the bale come out here. As you can see, the bale is already, I'll show you now. The bale is already exposing itself there, which is a nice thing. I just want the first bale to drop, and then we'll do a time lapse on this and get the ball rolling. So I must just check the amount of liters there. Okay, it's 8,000, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's going quite quick, as you can see. I'm gonna try to keep it in line there in the front. 9,000. Okay, so it's not ready to drop yet. It should be in the next row. Switch that off, take the corner. I just have to ensure that I don't miss any of the straw swath. I'm so delighted we've eventually got ourselves a decent baler. Sorry if I'm flicking the camera up and down, but I need to make sure I'm still on course. As you can see, our first bale is ready to drop. There it goes. There's our first bale of 9,000 liters, ladies and gents. As you can see, what a nice bale. If you look at the information screen on the bottom right, the very bottom block, bale, 9,000 liters, mass is 430 kilogram. Now I don't think we can pick this up. No, it's too heavy. I'm trying to, but it doesn't want to. So I'm gonna boom this up by saying we're gonna do a time lapse on it. It's just gonna be much better because I don't want you guys to fall asleep. Now I'm not gonna watch the bales because I've already shown that now. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. I'm gonna drive third person, just get the hang of it, because I haven't done baling in first person yet. But there's always a first time. I don't know if I've done it with a small baler, but this baler is something else. Let's go for it. I mean, what can go wrong, ladies and gents? So here we go, and I hope you all enjoy the music. Okay, so we've been collecting and the rain is having an effect. If you watched the video now and you kept an eye on the RPM screen, you'll see certain areas that it was pulling at like 1820, 1820 RPMs, and with the rain, as soon as the rain came in, it went some areas to above 19,000 RPM. So I'm gonna go in cab now and do it again to show you that the RPMs jumped. Certain places will run like 18. There we go. And as it's pulling, you'll see on that little screen at the right, it's 1700. But if you come back with it and you start collecting, it jumps to 19. There it jumps to 19 now, 18. So it's 1800, 1900, 1800. So it is really pulling much harder as soon as it starts raining. It's nice to know that the rain does have an effect on. Let's pick up that unit. There is still a bale in the back. It's certainly nice to know that it is pulling harder. Just wanted to come make sure I collected everything, because it seems like when it's raining it's skipping a few parts, and I might have to fast forward time to get it. We'll go check now what is the rain forecast, when the rain will be stopping, before we carry on with this field here. So it might save now, I'm not sure. Okay. The rain will continue until 4 o'clock. As you can see, 1600 hours, the rain will stop. I see in December and January we're expecting a bit of snow. September should be a rainy month, but that's fine. I think I'm going to advance time, because now it's making it a bit difficult to collect the straw. And it's not easy. So let's bump it up to 360, up till 1600 hours. I took a chance to collect the straw. It worked, but I'm sure the tractor is pulling much harder and it's consuming much more diesel. It's going to cost us in the long run. So as soon as the rain, as you can see, the clouds are moving quite quick. Surely is a nice piece of kit. There, the rain's gone. So let's move it back. I'll have to do it at this time zone. Reason for that, I just want to get a screenshot quickly. Sorry guys. Nice is nice. I mean, just look at that monster. Just look at that beast. The crone. It's a big pack. 1219 HD PVC. I'm not sure if this was a mod that I've downloaded. I will go. Let me double check for you guys quickly. I don't want to lie to you and say it's a standard edition. This is a standard. From here is my modded versions. So I didn't want any of those. I love this unit. I honestly love this unit. It would have been nice if you can select round and square, but I don't think there's such balers out there. So we will do the headlands quickly. Do the two headlands, cut or pick up this, not cut. There's nothing to cut here. I see there is a little bit lying here. I'm just going to pick up that as well. Nope. Okay, let's get that second line, then we'll go to the bottom, pick that up on the end of this field. And then the headlands are done, then we can get into it with another video or a time lapse. Tongue twisters today, people, tongue twisters. Now that white thing that you see there in the grass, I cut the grass, or I cut the tree down, and I can't get that piece to disappear at all. I've tried landscaping like one or two of the viewers suggested, and it's not working. So we'll leave it there until I place something like a factory over it. So I'm gonna collect this quickly. We've got quite a few bales now. I mean, it's nice. I love it. One of my viewers asked me in like one of the comments, but Schaefer, hold on, why do you want to go with 9,000 liter bales? The answer is easy to that. Very easy. The reason for that is that, so the question was, why do you want to go 9,000 liter bales? Okay, very easy answer. The bigger your bales are, yes, it's a bit tougher to maintain and those things, but that's why I've got bale spikes. The answer to that is, the bigger your bales, the less bales you get out, the less storage space it requires to put those bales. I mean, if I make a load of small bales, you'll have 100 bales, small bales. But if I do 9,000 liter bales, instead of 100, I'll have 30, which takes up less space. And as for mixing ratios, I won't be using the bales for mixed ratios for TMR and those type of things. What I will do in return is use this in the straw chopper as bedding. I might use it in the TMR, but it's not a main focus for me at the moment. So we might use this with a straw chopper just to put down the bedding for the cows, etc. But I will have a forage wagon as well for loose straw for that mixing ratio, so that we can make the mixing easy. It's easy to calculate the mixing ratios even if you put the additive to it. Now a lot of you don't know the additive situation, but we do have an additive now that you can add that makes your TMR last longer, keeps it fresher, I think, to be honest. In game we will add that, and we'll have loose straw to make TMR and stuff with. So there you have it. That's the breakdown of what I need to do. It's gonna take us like another few episodes, but we'll get there. We're gonna make this farm really big. My plan is to go way more than 100 episodes. Like, if I can go 200 episodes, so be it. Then we do it. But this video, I want to take it much further, and there's a huge surprise coming. I'm doing a phenomenal survival mode gameplay soon. It will be a modded map. We'll walk onto the map and we'll have no cash whatsoever, not £1 or $1 depending on which map I'm on, depending on the currency of that map. We'll have nothing, no land, no equipment, not even a chainsaw, nothing. We'll walk in, if I can use this term, we're gonna walk in only with the clothes on our back. And we need to survive and grow a farm. So yeah, it's gonna be a survival mode. If you have any suggestions that you would love to see in that survival mode, drop me a comment. We'll look at it. I'll try to incorporate it in there, and if I do that, I will also include who the person was that sent a comment for that to be incorporated into that gameplay. So that's coming pretty soon, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a nice thing. I love it. I love it. I'm getting a brand new microphone soon. It's quite a hefty price, but it's all for you guys so that I can give you much better content. I will also be doing live videos soon, very soon, sooner than you all think. In my live video, I'll be putting up my green screen, my camera system, so that you guys can see the other side of me, the facial side of me, so that you don't wonder what I look like. And yes, so I'll be doing live videos as well. Maybe every 20th episode of the survival I will do a live. And I'll also soon have my own merchandise on the block. So we'll see how that goes. And the thing with the merchandise that I'm going to bring out, any recommendations of that merchandise, please let me know. If you want something on the merchandise, I'll bring out the merch and I'll put your design in there as well as mine. And underneath your own design, I will put your name next to it. So if you've got anything that you would like to see on merch, let me know. We have a look at it. I'm not biased. We can make something happen. So that's all said and done. Enough yapping from me. Please guys, support me. Hit that subscribe button. I'll really appreciate it. Help me with the algorithm. Hit that like button. Even if you think it does not help, it does help with the algorithm of YouTube. So please hit that like button. I'll appreciate it. So let's get this. I'm not gonna do a time lapse now. It's a bit too late for it now. I've done most of the field now. We'll check now how many bales we've strapped up into this. Now, by the end of the field here, if there is any grain or straw that I've picked up left in our baler, it's fine. We leave it in there. It's not a baler that we're going to be selling or giving back. It's ours, we own it. So by that being said, the next time I bale, it will just contribute, whether it being grass, hay, straw, it will still contribute to that. So we're almost done. We're nearing the end. This baler, the auto unload feature is something that I love. I don't like it. Helps if you're a beginner, if you have to stop, unload the baler, close the baler. If you've watched this from the beginning, you see how I use that baler. It helped me out, but this baler is so much better for me. The auto unload function. The only thing that I don't know what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to check it out now, is where we're going to park this little monster, because it's quite big and I'm starting to run out of space to park my vehicles. Sheds and stuff is becoming a bit of a problem. So that's that done. There's a lot of bales. 2, 4, 6, 7. We might have 15 or 16. So I'm going to park this here. Press L1, triangle, unload the bales. There's an additional 2 bales right there. So we're left with 1,524 liters in the baler that you can't take out. This is our baler, so I'm not stressed about it. Fold up that tray or the baler. What a nice piece of kit. I absolutely love this. So now, while you guys are here, it's time for a decent screenshot next to a bowl. Like that. In the field. Okay, the sun is on that side now, so I'll have to do it. I want to get a perfect shot here with you guys. There's a bale in the background. How nice is that? Just like that. Booyah shaka. And then let me just put that there so it looks like part of the wheel. Boom. It's a pity the paint looks scruffy, but hair body. Now, parking space. It's getting cramped up in here, but we can make a plan. I have to, okay. No problem, Schaefer D. If I have to move some of those items around, I might even pull the water tanker out of here and park it somewhere else. That's not a big headache. Let's just zoom in a bit. I'm trying to reverse or back this thing up from 10,000 miles away. Don't scratch our new baler, please, dear. Oh, I just did. Okay, detach that. Thank you, baler. I'm just gonna park this unit here, and then we can quickly have a scope. How many bales we brought in? Switch that unit off. So the next piece of kit that's going to be doing its job is the Massey Ferguson. It's got the front loader attachment to it. We pick up the bale spike and we collect all the bales. Saving time, honey. So after this saved up, my coffee is cold by now because I'm napping on, but I enjoy napping on. It's for you guys, so I don't mind. Where's my info screen? Schaefer D. 16 bales produced in this session. If you look at the right hand screen, third from the top, bales produced in the session, 16 bales. We've got a total of 56 bales. Now, this is where the problem comes in. I've got those bales out there. It's only 16. These are small bales, like I've said earlier on. Look at how many bales are here. They are stacked up. These are also 9,000 liters. Oh, so we've got quite a lot of straw bales here. I might be stacking them up against this wall here, all the way up. I'm not sure, because I don't have more stacking space. Hehe. I love it. I love it. I might even stack it up behind the shed here, on this concrete surface here, all the way up. We don't know, but we'll make it happen until we get our barn and everything set up. Once I get the barn, then I'll put up a shelter just for this, so that we can get that in there. So I think that's going to be the end of this episode. In the next episode, we'll be doing, I'm almost certain we'll be planting. Is there any planting to be done within this session or in this? No, it's only harvest time for barley, canola, wheat, etc. The next episode I wanted to do a canola run. The problem that I've got with canola is that I cannot make as much money as sunflowers out of it. So I'll have to skip one season, unfortunately. But what I will do, so I've already got a field there with sunflowers. I've got a field with grass. Now, as I've explained, let me show you like this, because I don't like to run around. So, we've got sunflower in here now. which is a bit of a problem for me. Here we've got grass, which is also a bit of a problem for me. So I'm going to harvest this field. Yeah. Then we are going to mow this field, the grass off it. Get the grass, whatever we're going to do. I think we're going to do grass bale so that I can get sheep going. Once I've mowed this, by the time this is ready to plant sunflower again, I'm not going to plant sunflower again. I'm going to make those two fields there, 38 and 39 sunflower. I'm going to combine those two fields to each other so that it's one long field for sunflower. That's the only field combining that I'm going to do, is those two fields, because I need my sunflower to supply the oil mill there. So this is going to become sunflower, that is going to become grass, that and that will be, it will alternate between wheat and barley, so that we can then supply our chickens with that food, so that the chickens can produce us eggs, so that we can sell the eggs off. So that will indirectly bring in its own profit, which I love. That's more than enough for me to work off on. I'm going to combine those two, put this as grass. Now a lot of people will say, but Shay Fatty, why don't you buy an additional field for the grass? I wanted to buy this. To be honest, then I can put more factories up there. That will come in the future. Then I will move the grass field over to field 37. But until then, because if you look at this, it's not cheap. 276,000 bucks. That's a lot of moolah. So that's going to become sunflower permanently. I'm not going to do any crop rotation, because I've picked up, once you've cultivated, the ground does not recollect what you had in there previously, which is nice. So I can keep on planting. It will not drop. Yeah, I'm going to put grass then. I'm going to move grass to this field, but first I need to make a cut or two out of this before we move it over here. It's going to be a pricey exercise because I planted that at the wrong time. Here we'll alternate the crops for our, I'm almost thinking both fields I'm going to permanently be doing wheat on both of them. Now a lot of guys tell me, why don't you combine the two there, Shafferty? No, I don't want to do that, because I want to explain. I'm not being nasty about it. I want to explain why. If I want to drop any other type of crop and I still want to run a small harvest of wheat, then I can still do it with the two separated fields. I can then maybe do a small wheat harvest from here, and whatever I need, corn, whatever I need, I can quickly pull a harvest out of this one. So I'm not going to combine these two. So those will leave separately. That I will leave separate. That is going to become sunflower. Now I'm going to extend the fields a bit there on the side. On this side closest to the road, like I've explained in the previous episode. Yeah, I can't go too far because of the road here. That's the only thing I'm going to leave that as is. I'm just going to remove this little road in between here. I don't need that road. So I can clear that out and combine these two. So now you understand where I'm going with this. I'm going to get this collected off screen and put them away. The next episode, so now we own a baler. The next episode, I'm sure if I look at the calendar, it will be in September, where we will plant. There's no harvesting until October, so it will be September an episode for the planting of wheat, October another episode for the harvesting of sunflowers and supplying our oil mill so that we can get sunflower oil from the oil mill, so that we can sell that off as well. Now sunflower oil I can only sell in February, which is a good deal. It's not far away from the harvest time. And then we will push through until I can get the sunflower. But before then, in November, we're going to be selling the eggs. Now with that money, I want to pay the loan and I want to get more grass care equipment like the mower and the rest that goes with it. So now you understand my full plan. I will explain, if you lost me along the way, I will explain as I drop each episode in for you guys. Remember, all that I do is for you guys. Everything I do is for you guys. And I want to say thank you for those who like my videos and subscribe. It really means a lot to me. I'm still working on quality videos. I am really doing it. I've made a few changes along the way. If there's anything I can improve from my side, drop a comment, tell me, then I can make a change to that. So off screen I'll put the bales in where we need them. I'm going to load this in our trailer, because that's the first thing that we're going to be selling. I'm going to be filling up this trailer so that I don't have to do it with you guys. I think you're bored watching a time lapse on that already. So all the eggs produced, I will fast track until there. So if you've liked this video, please do give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. If you want to leave a comment, please feel free to do so. If you want to share this video, please be my guest. And please guys, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. I really do need your support and I will really appreciate it. For those who have, thank you very much. I love you guys and girls. And that's it. Until the next episode, whatever you choose to do, thanks for watching everybody. See you in the next one. Love you guys.